whether you're doing recreational slow pitch, co-ed, or anything else, is being a good teammate. That is the most important thing. Now we can get into the skill set and the mechanics, in which we will, about what helps you perform on the field. But would you even be on the field or in the dugout with someone if you're not really a good person? So I think what moves the needle first is people wanting you on their team.
I mean, to your point about being a good teammate, I think that's still the most important thing, slow pitch, because this is no one's day job. And so who do you want to share a dugout with? Especially if you want to like get to know your team and like build relationships over time, you got to be in a dugout with good people. Guy yells out, hey, make the routine plays. Like, that's not all right. It's just not.
Right.
Like, you could be like, hey, let's make the routine plays. Like, encouraging everyone, hey, like, we don't have to do too much, right? Let's make the routine plays can be a positive message, or it can very easily be, how are you this bad that you can't make the routine plays, right? It depends on your inflection and what you mean, but like, everyone's trying. No one's a big leaguer. These fields are brutal. So like, why are we shaming each other? And that's where team culture just erodes.
That's touched. That's the best one of the day, by far. That's on that backfield.
That's like my trajectory personally. Like that's where I feel like my swing grooves the best.
So that's by far your best swing distance, and that other one that was 5 feet high from here all the way out to that crossbar was your best inside the park swing. What's your feeling about when you're trying to just play leagues and enjoy yourself and help people who really love the game and look at you as a resource, and then you have these people who just kind of aren't really fun to be around?
I think it comes from in here. I think there's, whether it comes from the way they were raised, just not feeling good enough, and they feel like they have something they have to prove, and they have something they have to prove to themselves. And they're just, I don't mean to say insecure in like a really harsh way, but I think it's just, we all have insecurities. And if your insecurities are, I need to be a winning softball player, I need to be a highly respected softball player, and if anyone else takes away from that, then the wolf comes out. I feel like it just comes from that. Like, I'm lucky that I'm really satisfied with, like, my baseball career didn't go the way I wanted it to, but like, I did everything I could, and I'm grateful for it. And this is just for fun, and I don't have to prove my self-worth on the softball field. Like, I don't. But I see guys that they're out there trying to prove that they're worth something.
That's well put. I've never heard it put that way, but there's some things you said to me that really made me think about what you said, based on the experience that I've had and the people that I've come to know around the league environment, the social environment. And that is what you said, that they come out to the field treating the environment and the experience like they are there to either judge everyone else because of their own insecurities, or in general, they're socially so kind of out of whack that they don't know how to just be decent.
It's hard to relate to because you're not like that,
right?
And it's, I don't know, like I get it more in the harsh, like, I mean, at your level, or at like, back in the day, my level of pro baseball, like, we're here to do a thing, like catch the ball. Because if you misplay in center, that's going on my ERA. Like, and even then, you have to understand that no one's dogging it, right? So it's easy when everyone's going 100%. We all make mistakes. But I've seen a lot of teammates who didn't grow up like I did, with like a wonderfully supportive dad and mom, and like it was just my thing to do. I've had some teammates who like were fist fighting. Literally, I had a guy who was fist fighting his dad over batting practice if he didn't hit the way his dad wanted him to swing. They'd just be jawing at each other, and they would, like, I can't imagine fighting my father. You know what I mean? And so then you wonder, like, what does that do to a person? How does that show up later on in life? It's that person who's still like, dad's long gone, but I'm still trying to prove that I'm worth his love as an adult man. And that's sad. So I just think in a dugout, we need people who are going to really just like mentor that person. Like, you're this imposing figure. Can you go over to a guy and say like, hey man, like, I know you're a good player. I know you want to win, but like, you got to be decent first, and you got to show that you got leadership skills, And it's like, I think the older, like every man is always looking to older men for signs of like, what do I want to be? I'm 40, you're 53. I'm looking at you, right? I'm impressed by you. You're cooler than I am. Look at the way you dress. I need to step up my game. But it's also just the way you carry yourself and like how you treat people. And like every older guy in the dugout, especially, and this is not just men, but I'm talking about men because men seem to be causing most of the problems in slow pitch, if we're being honest.
Right.
The older guys got to step up, mentor those younger players, even if it's just 2 years younger, and say, hey man, we got to be better. Like, you want to stay around this game, you got to be better than that to your teammates.
Look at that walk-off. Walked it off.
Hey.
Walked it off. We're gonna have to
The
use
cipher.